Yeah, the terms are super technical in prenups. So with a prenup, you have a variety of different rules or technicalities, which would be like, what if you separate in 6 months? What if you separate in 25 years, but there are children involved? Who gets the house? What if you have a house? What if you have 2 houses? What if you have this much in your joint investment, but each of you has this much in individual investment? And so what happens is, it's not even just the numbers themselves, it's the fact that the process is set up to be adversarial.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a lawyer, we have a lawyer, we're communicating through lawyers when it comes to this topic, when normally you're just talking to your fiance or your girlfriend. And there's an art to also managing the lawyers. See, the lawyers there's nothing bad. We had great lawyers. I'm happy with them. But lawyers' job is to look over every freaking contingency and make sure that nothing is left to chance. And I think a good reminder for anyone considering a prenup is to remember, you manage your lawyers, and your job is to come to an agreement with your partner for the rest of your life. So sometimes you can be generous. You can be willing to let up on a few things here and there, as long as you are looking at the North Star. We're going to be together. We want these premarital assets to be protected. And in case something goes wrong, we both want to feel good about what the arrangement is.
And there is a 60-odd% chance that you will break up if you look at the marriage statistics. So.
Well, those statistics are a little skewed. That includes second marriages. That also includes all different socioeconomic, everybody else. If you break it down, for example, just by having a bachelor's degree or certainly an advanced degree, that goes way down. First marriage goes down. And in fact, the divorce rate has been decreasing for decades. So this 50, 60% thing that's kind of tossed around, not quite accurate, but whatever the statistic is, what's more important is, if you should always think about how can things go right and also how can they go wrong. And I think with money, a lot of times, we only think about one or the other. We buy a house, never asking ourselves, like, what if one of us loses our job? And we get married without ever asking, like, what if we separate? So you want to be able to play both. What happens if things go right, incredibly right? And what happens if things go wrong? Let's make a plan.